Okay, so my last video was called I Hope I Figure Something Out. And that was only like a week or two ago. Spoiler alert, I have not figured anything out yet. Well, maybe a little bit. I got that job I was talking about at the boba place. I got that job. And it's been okay so far. The job itself is pretty easy. And the owner's good, very very nice person. But the thing is, it's been just my own self that I'm fighting. It's been the anxiety every single day. Like, I go in an hour and a half, and I'm sweating. I'm sweating, and it's been killing me every day, bro. Like, it almost feels like I've forgotten how to, be a human. That's kind of dramatic, but I'm sitting there talking to my coworkers, and I'm just, looking in their eyes, but I'm barely there. It's so weird. But today, how I was talking about I hope I figure something out. Today, I woke up, and I was like, let me apply to as many jobs as I can. As little food and retail jobs as possible. So I applied, but I mean, it's still gonna be involved with that kind of. But I live in a big city. I live in Atlanta, so I applied to work at do the concessions at State Farm Arena, which is where the Hawks play basketball. And I'm really into basketball, and I kind of forget that sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I literally live in a big city. There's so many opportunities to get into sports or music, but it's just my own anxiety and unknowingness of what to do. That kind of holds me back there. But regardless, I applied to hella jobs, and I go to GSU. So I went to the website, and I was looking at all the events and the clubs I could join, and I really want to get into that. The thing with the events, some of them you have to pay for, and like I told y'all last video, I have negative my bank account, so that's not really doable right now. But and soon will be because I have a job. But I also deleted all my social medias, which I did that already, but I was still going on my computer and going on them when I wasn't on my phone. And I'm gonna stop doing that. Today I went on there, but it was an accident because I pressed the link. Then I looked at my messages, and that was it. It was some dude telling me he doesn't make music anymore, and to remove his name from one of my songs. But that's about it with that. But yeah, I do not feel like I figured anything out yet. But maybe I did figure out something. Maybe I figured out that the only way, or that I should use the opportunities I have around me, such as school. I can join clubs. I'm in school, and I have a grant, so I'm not paying much out of pocket yet. So I need to use those opportunities, dude, especially the music, just connect with other people in the city, other people my age, make friends, bro. I have no fucking friends. That's what I need to do, is make some friends. Maybe not need, but that's what I want to do. And I've also been watching a lot of the channel. It's called Gooby and Doobie. It's the neuroscientist dude that quit his job, and he's very insightful, and I've been loving watching his videos and everything. But yeah, I'm also gonna stop drinking alcohol because he said one of his things that one of his friends said a quote that was alcohol just steals the sunshine from tomorrow. Yeah, something like that. It's based because obviously when you drink the next day, you're just more anxious, more tired, and just feel worse overall. Even if you're not hungover, you just feel that anxiety. You know what I mean? So, and I've definitely been using that to cope fully. Way too much. My closet right now is just full of alcohol. Not full alcohol, empty alcohol. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna clean that out. And yeah, I'm working at this boba shop right now. And I'm gonna... music has been the main thing that I'm kind of I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I have music I want to put out, but I'm in this weird place of I don't want to rush it. I want my next stuff that I put out to actually be meaningful to me and feel completely finished, like something I can put out and be proud of, you know? So, yeah. And I was reading these last comments from my last video, and I don't know if any of y'all are gonna see this one, but someone said, at least you got the looks, man. So many people look like shit and are miserable, so be grateful your situation will improve with time and effort. Okay. I see where you're coming from, because people do treat you differently based on looks and that kind of thing, but I've never been one that has confidence, really. Like, I'm not like insecure about how I look. It's more just like this overall mental and like well-being anxiety. I don't know how to really describe it fully. Just, I guess, general anxiety and social anxiety. So maybe I have felt the effects of people treating me differently, but again, I don't really feel like I'm like I'm not like the most attractive person in the world, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm ugly or anything, but it's really just about confidence and stuff. Like, you can look however, but if you just present yourself in a way that you like and feel confident about and comfortable in, then people will treat you like how you treat yourself. One thing I realized is that everything really is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Like, not always, because people are gonna treat you bad sometimes, you know, but like, at least that's how it's felt for me so far in my life. It's like everything feels like a reflection of how I treat myself, which has not been that good up to this point. But this year I've been journaling and trying better, but I'm still just struggling with the drugs and alcohol shit, you know? So yeah, okay, I kind of got off on that. But the next comment was someone saying, I'm basically in the same situation you're in. It's comforting to see someone else go through the same thing. See, that's why I love making videos like this and watching videos to similar things like this, because it's actually why I made my last videos. Was I was inspired by watching a dude in my exact situation, 20 years old, broke, like had a passion for streaming in his instance, or making videos, but he didn't do it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with this, reading this comment. It said, I'm 23 and after high school I worked for 2 years and then stopped because of mental health issues. Until the end of last year I've been severely depressed. I was addicted to alcohol and drugs, and I went sober, and I'm keeping it up, and I take prescribed therapy from a psychiatrist. Now that I'm clean, I'm gonna start something for myself, and that's gonna lift me up. I need to do it. I can't go on like this. I'm finally sober, out of the hole, and I'm gonna continue climbing up. And thank you for the kind words at the end as well. But I will say, like, getting sober is probably like maybe the hardest part, at least for me. I don't know how it was for you, but I'm sure it was very hard for you too. But I feel like that's definitely the hardest part. And once you do that, the opportunities and like everything becomes so much, you feel so much less held down and so much more like limitless. At least that's how I felt when I was sober for most of January. I think it was most of January. But yeah, so I believe in you, bro. You can do it. You're sober, so now you have your mind. You have your like full capable mind, you know. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're working. Just make progress towards things that you want to make progress towards. And someone left a Bible verse. I respect it, but low-key not really. But we're not gonna talk about that today. I will talk about that in another video soon, because yeah. If I'm not on socials, if I don't feel like making music, I'm gonna just make videos, I think. We'll see if I stick to it though. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm not gonna edit or anything. I'm just gonna put it out. So thank you for listening.